How do I get more efficient on the bike to have a better run?
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
This is the thing that I love and gives me the advantage over everybody. And as a coaching business, you know, like, because I understand this more than I'd say like anybody out there in triathlon, is ultimately you're trying to reduce the amount of energy that you expend on the bike. So looking at your setup on the bike, so you as an athlete, so if we can reduce that drag and then we can adapt your training to the bike leg, then we know that we're going to have an advantage over everybody else. And also incorporating the fueling that you've got on the bike. So are you a carb burner or a fat burner? And if we can incorporate those three things, then it's going to set you up for the best one that you could possibly have. And sometimes, like when it comes to me coaching, I'm always trying to deliver my athletes for the least amount of power for the maximum amount of speed. So if we can reduce that power for the same speed, then we're going to be able to have a much better run, because it means that you've burnt like a lot less calories and we've struck a lot less matches. How do I increase speed on my bike leg? Well, it's going to come down to your body position, you know, like looking at your setup on the bike. So initially, say if we were doing the consultation, we would address that straight away, and then we would work with the coach to build like specific drills into your training. So reducing overall body positioning is kind of key. And then obviously reducing friction and rolling resistance is going to give you that speed. But the biggest one is, how do I lay the power down? And that's just something that you've got to train, and there's a certain way of being able to train that we kind of work on, like different cadences, different, you know, like how to pace into headwinds, tailwinds, ride downhills, bike up hills. It's all that will give you like the fastest bike leg that you can possibly imagine. If I get more aero, am I going to run slower? Not if the bike fit's done how we would want it to be done, you know, like utilising the position differently on the course. Like I always talk about like these three positions that we've got. Get me to the finish, this medium one that's sustainable for like 80% of the race, and then we've got what we call like an ultra aero that we can save energy. And we use that at different points within like the race. It's just this pacing strategy that you want to utilise. It's not just having like one ultra aero position. No one's going to ever hold that for a triathlon.